What's good, sports fans? So everybody's been going crazy about this LeBron James interview on the Pat McAfee show, where he's talking about Stephen A. Smith, Brian Windhorst, but I didn't find any of the drama interesting. What I found most interesting is what he said about the 06-07 Cleveland Cavaliers, the first team made the finals with. So check out what he said, and I'll respond on the back end.
Saying 25 straight, 29 out of 30, and took a team that you look back at our roster, you're like, what the hell? Oh, yeah. How was that even possible?
There's a lot of those, but we don't want to dive into all of them. You were at the finals like 45 straight years.
You know what I'm saying?
So I found it weird that he would openly disrespect his teammates like that. Now, I understand that those aren't his current teammates. He's the only one still in the league from that roster. But that team made it to the NBA Finals. Like, that's still a very big accomplishment. I understand that people look at that roster compared to other years of NBA Finals rosters and say this roster is subpar, but that's the wrong way to look at it. You have to compare that roster to the teams they were going against in the conference that season. And when you look at the Eastern Conference in the 06-07 season, that roster isn't bad at all. The only roster you can say may be better from top to bottom was the Detroit Pistons, who no longer had Ben Wallace. They were at the end of their run. So you look at the Eastern Conference that season, Cleveland was the 2 seed. Behind them at the 3 seed was Chris Bosh and the Temptations, the Toronto Raptors. Like, as far as the roster goes, they had either the first or second best roster in the Eastern Conference that season. So they had a legit shot to make the finals. And LeBron James, being the great talent that he is, brought them over the top with his great performance in the Eastern Conference Finals against Detroit. But the shot at that roster and his former teammates seemed unnecessary. Am I tripping?